Namaste, Jai Bharat. Pakistan always wanted Bharat Punjab to be like Pakistan Punjab. Pakistan as a state has got itself reduced to Pakistani Punjab. And Pakistani Punjabis are the Pakistanis, what we see. Other people are insignificant. Non sequitur, in other words. So Pakistan means Punjabis of Pakistan. They were very concerned about Bharat Punjab. They have also repeated the names of Punjab of Bharat when after partition. They have a Gujarat there because Gujarat is not a name in a place name in Bharat Punjab. I think they have Barnala, they have Halware, etc. So they have such names in Punjab of Pakistan. So actually, when you speak of Pakistan, Pakistan is Pakistani Punjab, and this Pakistani Punjab is very concerned about Bharat Punjab, and they were trying to make Punjab of Bharat as Punjab of Pakistan. Punjab of Pakistan has both roots lost its roots and listed right alike. They just float. They don't belong to anything. They're not floating to any particular direction. They just go on living. And so loud speaking, talks are nothing. But the Punjab of Bharat is entirely different because it's very rooted on the Sanskriti of Bharat, the history of Bharat. Pakistani Punjabis have nothing. They do not know how to read and write Punjabi because we write and read Punjabi in Gurmukhi script. Pakistani Punjabis write and read Punjabi or any language which they speak as Urdu, which of course is not really a language, it's Hindi, but adulterated. They borrow Persian scripts and you'd say that. And so many things have changed because they wanted to be different from us. They believed that they're different from us and they wanted to expand the differences and for getting a nation, and they continue doing that to keep Pakistan away from Bharat. The whole thing, of course, as far as Pakistan is concerned, is only Punjab. Others are insignificant and immaterial. And so they are concerned about our Punjabis in a way, understandable, because they wanted to intervene in Bharatiya Punjab, and they think that they're the same people. So, if you remember, they've had this infiltrations in Bharat's Punjab long before, several years before. When was it? Somewhere in the late 70s, I suppose. Yeah, late 70s or early 80s, if I'm right. They have, so it's easy for people with beard to put a turban and project themselves to be Sikh. So they used to dress like that and come from Pakistan, and then what they have done in Pahalgaon, they have done in Punjab then. They're asking Hindus to stay away and Sikhs to stay away, and they wanted to kill Hindus. But Sikhs are Hindus. Pakistanis don't understand. Sikhs are Hindus. The fundamental objective of Sikh Dharma is to protect Hindu Dharma. From Hindu families only Sardars take place. And the Guru Parampara is not only for few people in Bharat. A Guru in Bharat is a Guru for every Hindu. Every Hindu accepts a Guru. Every Hindu accepts Gurudwara. Every Hindu goes to Gurudwara and prays. Every Hindu reveres all Sikh Gurus. And every Hindu even names their children in the names of Sikh Gurus, and many Sikhs name their children in the name of Bharati deities, Hindu gods, goddesses. So, Sikhs are actually Hindus, but they are a Sampradaya, we call. They are a Sampradaya, but then they are within us. They accept the Vedas, they accept the knowledge tradition, the Sanskriti is same, everything is same, and they don't treat Hindus as different, and Hindus don't treat Sikhs as different. They're just like one among us. Hindus have different sects and different so-called castes, And sampradayas, the sects are nothing, and sampradayas are more integrated. We have many Hindu cults, and they do coexist. One respects the other. One goes to the other person's temple or place of worship and prays. Hindus go to the Jain temples. Hindus go to the Buddhist temples. Hindus go to the Gurudwaras and take part in the Langar. Offer services as Sikhs do. So Sikhs are not different from Hindus. The Hindus never think that Sikhs are different from Hindus. They don't think they're one and the same people. This thing, a separatist minded Pakistani Punjabi can't understand, because his religion teaches him that the other is different. The infidels, they call, the non-faithful, the kafirs are to be destroyed. So they are entirely different. They don't understand an epistemology of coexistence which originates from the Rig Veda. And that is how we live in Bharat. Then Punjabi Pakistan has lost that understanding because they have been alienated from their own selves for a long time. They don't even speak Punjabi clearly. They don't even speak good Punjabis. And they have tried to infiltrate. They try to put turbans. They already have beard. Of course, the beard has to be trimmed, not trimmed, patterned. The Sikhs make the beard in a different way. Either they put net or there's so many things they do. So they asked Hindus to stay away in a marriage party that time. The incident was very famous, and they wanted to kill the Hindus, and the Sikhs came forward and said, "No, you can't kill them. You kill us first." That incident took place. That will happen because, if you know, in Punjab, the Sikhs and Hindus are blood relations. Blood relations. For Hindu families, it's a normal thing. For a Hindu family, suppose they don't have a son, and the father and the mother, they say they will pray for sons. They are getting daughters, they pray for a son, and it's normal for them to say, if I get a son, they'll go and pray in Gurudwara. If I get a son, I'll make him a Sikh. So that boy is born and he grows up as Sikh. And many other places, Sikh children will grow up as monas. The moment they cut their beard and they shave their face and don't put turban, they're Hindus. There is no initiation ceremony from Hindu Dharma to Sikhism. You just wear a turban and start reading Gurbani. You normally go to Gurudwara if there is Gurudwara near you. Then you are a Sikh. Tomorrow, if you want a Sikh, you are a Sikh. There is an initiation ceremony. That means they are one and the same. I am talking about theologically. If you want to be a Christian, you have to get baptized. If you want to be a Muslim, you have to undergo the rituals to the extent of circumcision. And Kalma reading, all the stories are there. But if you want to be a Sikh, you are a Sikh the moment you think you are a Sikh. You dress like him. And if you don't want to be a Sikh, you are not a Sikh. But then you continue that same tradition. You don't quit the tradition. So that's how these two religions are. They are one and the same. And Pakistani can never in capital letters, never understand this. So they thought, those days, they thought that through the Sikhs, by creating rifts among the Hindus and Sikhs, which is impossible because they are brothers or blood relations. You go for any marriage in Punjab, you will find the relative of the bride, bridegroom, some will be Sikhs. If it's only a Sikh marriage, some will be Hindus. They are relations that Punjabis of Pakistan forgot. They should know it, they forgot. Because they have gone from Bharat in 1947 and they don't know the history before that. So they wanted to create a movement to create disturbances in Bharat Punjab because they have lost their Punjabitwa. They wanted to do that in our Punjab. So they moved up this Khalistani movement. Some people were brought up, some people were procured. Initially, they tried to make religious appeal, but that cannot sell in Punjab because of the because there is no difference between Hindus and Sikhs. It cannot sell. But some people living abroad, there is no Khalistan movement in Bharat. It's there in some places like Canada and then US, and that's all. Maybe some portion of England, I'm also not sure. That's all. These people are, who is the Khalistan plumber? See, none of the leaders are anywhere near educated. They are there in the US. They get money to do this kind of things, and this has become their industry. And they are a handful of people who would support Khalistan movement in any part of the world. No Sikh will support. Only SICK, mentally sick people who are otherwise paid, would go for these things. Now SAKH, the real Sikh, would never do that, because the Sikh is an integral part of this nation. We have a history, we have an emotional tradition, we have a knowledge tradition, we have a nation, and we are together. And do you think a Sikh who is a Sardar will go against Bharat? Impossible. Impossible. None of us would believe it because it's impossible. We know, a Bharatiya knows that how can a Sikh be against the nation? Impossible. His very existence is for the nation of Bharat. That's how they came into existence. Actually against the Mughals, against the invasions of the Muslims. I didn't want to say that. And then you try to make them against a nation. Impossible. They have tried and miserably failed. You can't do that to Hindus. You can't do that to the Sikhs. You can't do that to the Bharat. You try it. You have been trying for several years. More than 50 years you have been trying to do such things and miserably failed. This separatism does not work in some societies. And one such society is a society of Bharat. Separatism cannot work because you do not know. Our Vedas taught us the epistemology of coexistence. You can't play separatism with us. We are not going to fight one another. And no one is going to fight one another in the name of religion, in the name of languages, in the name of territory, in the name of regionalism. We are not. We won't. That is what my nation is. No one need to comfort with any reinforcement. That's their no blood. So these Khalistanis who live in some foreign places, we taking money from these separatists, whether it is Pakistani Punjabis or anyone, any kind of separatists, they, no matter what they do, it's not going to have any effect. They're wasting their time, destroying their own lives. And with a strong government like this, when they come back to Punjab, you won't find your own houses there. Your relatives will reject you. Your relatives will reject you for being anti-nationals. For us in Bharat, especially in Punjab, nationalism is the greatest thing, and they take great and tremendous pride in nationalism and sending their offsprings to the Army, Navy, Air Force of Bharat. And when he comes on leave, the parents would want him to come in uniform and give him sometimes red carpet welcome to home when he comes on leave. That kind of Sanskriti, that kind of culture, you don't understand, especially those who live in some countries taking somebody's money and trying to work against Bharat. What do you know? You are just a plumber, not even a good plumber. If you are a good plumber, you would have lived better in Punjab. Now the Punjab won't accept you. Punjabi society won't accept you. I lived in Punjab. I am a student of Khalsa College. You have never gone near my college. I am not telling which Khalsa college. There are many Khalsa colleges in Punjab. You have never visited my college for plumbing works. We shall meet again. Till then, Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Sri Ram.